Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very...
And the shots! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So, a breakthrough already. Yamal. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's having a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Can he get it through? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's bustling, takes a shot! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. South Africa really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Del Piero has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Vieira. Cannavaro is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. France have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontative. And Hullet! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are purring, truly purring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
And the shot! It's a loose ball. And it's Vieira. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Decent chance! And it's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So could they be onto something here? Now it's Yamal. Cafu. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ronaldinho. Del Piero. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Bale. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's a throw. Oh, they could be caught out here. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. He's got away. Stam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a pretty loose pass. Del Piero. He is through here. Del Piero! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
No, that was never going to make it. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And it's Del Piero. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Chers spectateurs, je voudrais avoir une petite pensée pour tous ceux d'entre vous qui fêtent leur anniversaire aujourd'hui. Changement en cours.
So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bale is onto this. Vieira is the guilty party there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Pass just lacking in accuracy. South Africa do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Bullet, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Eto'o, he has found the way through. Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Eto'o deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Bale. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And here's Del Piero. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
All of a sudden we have a game. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's onside. He's picked his way through. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Stam spots it and intercepts. Now it's Bale. South Africa still have the cards to affect this game. That's tidy. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lam. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Closing in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Del Piero, Yaya Toure. He's having a hit! Not a bad try by any means.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 22.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 5. Le numéro 14. Le numéro 13.
They get a throw in.
À leur place, le numéro 20, le numéro 6, Bale, le numéro 15, le numéro 10, le numéro 19. Attention, changement.
Adriano.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No, he's not getting past him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe, rapid and full of intent. No way he was going to be out-muscled. That has ended up in no man's land. He is just caressing the... Chance for a shot! Off the post! Well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And in a towering header. And there's a goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
South Africa with the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
Oh, what has happened here?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
That is good progress on the left. We are into stoppage time. And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. They have stolen level at the last. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That's at the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
South Africa can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.